Well, good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank you for joining us for this hearing, and so it will now come to order. This is our first subcommittee hearing, and the subject truly couldn't be more timely or important. Rising oil and gasoline prices have a crippling effect on small businesses as well as our overall economy. In fact, just this morning, the headline of the Washington Examiner, I'll even grab this, so it says, "Gas prices hobble small businesses." When we look at yesterday's Washington Post, $4 a gallon gas fuel fears stymieing our recovery here. I would like to extend special thanks to each of our witnesses for making this trip to Washington, D.C. and taking time out of your busy schedules. I'd especially like to welcome Jim Ehrlich today, who is a constituent of mine out of Colorado. Today we will hear directly from small businesses on how increased fuel prices have affected their bottom lines and ability to expand and to be able to create jobs. Small businesses have been hit especially hard by high fuel prices. In addition to driving up the costs of transportation for their goods and services, the spike in gas prices is drying up consumers for many of our small businesses. Just yesterday, Walmart's chief executive officer told the Washington Post that the retail giant's number of customers is increasing with rising gas prices. In an effort to tighten up their budgets by driving less, consumers tend to consolidate their shopping trips to one larger box store to be able to do their shopping rather than going to a handful of community shops where they would normally visit. This trend is even more alarming when taking into consideration that many communities across our country have already seen their consumer bases dwindle in conjunction with staggering unemployment. We're essentially watching the extinction of the mom-and-pop shops play out before our very eyes. Retailers, of course, are not the only ones feeling the pinch of high gas prices. As we will hear today, it's hitting our farmers, our ranchers especially hard, and in any business that relies on fuel to send or to receive their goods and services. This increased cost of doing business is either absorbed by the company, diverting resources away from investment and expansion, or passed along to cash-strapped consumers who have already tightened their belts and cutting back. In either case, it's a roadblock to economic security in this country and economic recovery and job creation. In this country, in addition to hearing testimony today, we will be talking about the direct impact on high fuel prices having on small businesses. We will explore the root causes of these rising costs, including overregulation, punitive taxation on the energy industry. We will look at possible solutions to jumpstart the energy exploration and production in our country and discuss the need for the U.S. to embrace an all-of-the-above energy platform that includes wind, solar, oil, natural gas, and coal. I look forward to hearing from our witnesses as they provide testimony today, and we seek to find solutions to curb the effects of high gas prices on small businesses. I'd now like to recognize our ranking member, Member Kritz, for his opening statement.